Welcome back to another episode of the LFM Podcast, the show where we talk life, culture, and music, all from the perspective of your girl next door. And today, the talk is going to get real. I'm your host, Janae Sky. So let's jump right in, because I don't want to waste a second of your time. We're talking KendrickLamar and that halftime performance that's got everyone pressed. Social media is lighting up like it's the Super Bowl all over again. Or in this case, a bomb of opinions just went off. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me put you on. RapGenius.com KendrickLamar, a lyrical GOAT, Pulitzer Prize winner, and artistic visionary, just performed a halftime show, and y'all, folks are calling it one of the worst performances ever. Yes, you heard that right. Worst ever. I had to stop scrolling and rewatch that performance just to make sure I hadn't missed something. So let's break this down. What went wrong, if anything? And is the criticism fair? Now let's start with the performance itself. I know Kendrick. You know Kendrick. The man is a master of his craft. He's not the turn-up rapper that's gonna give you a pop rap banger like, say, Drake or Travis Scott might. But when it comes to stage presence and meaning, Kendrick is all about the artistry. He's done beautifully conceptualized performances before, like at the Grammys or during the Damn Tour. The key word here is art. The problem? A lot of people thought this performance was underwhelming for this specific stage. You've got the halftime slot, meaning all eyes are on you. It's not just another concert, this is an event. And folks online are saying Kendrick's part fell flat. Some critics went in as far as to call it lifeless or not engaging enough for the average viewer. Okay, so picture this. You're at home with your big plate of wings, your team's getting whooped, and boom, halftime comes on. Are you sitting there dissecting the metaphors of his lyrics? Probably not. You're ready for straight energy, right? So, I get why people might have felt it was low energy. But is that really what the performance was? Or did audiences miss the vision Kendrick was trying to deliver because they weren't paying attention to its meaning? That's the real debate here. Now here's what's kind of wild. This ain't Kendrick's first rodeo. Remember when he performed at the SuperBowlHalftimeShow with Dre, Snoop, M, and Mary J. Blige? Kendrick delivered then and gave us choreography on point, social commentary in every line, and stage presence that resonated. So, what changed? Was this a broader issue about expectations for black artists? Or are we just becoming impossible to please as fans? I've seen some folks point out how the media and fans are quicker to drag black artists when their performance doesn't align with the hype. It's like we hold them to impossible standards, but don't grant the same grace as other musicians. Think about it. When an indie rocker has a stripped-down set with a band, it's called intimate. When Kendrick gives us something minimalist or nuanced, it's called boring. Why the double standard, though? Somebody hit me up and let me know. I'll be checking my DMs. And here's another thought I have. Could this be less about Kendrick and more about us as an audience? We've all been conditioned by endless TikToks, 30-second clips, and over-the-top visual effects. A lot of halftime audiences aren't there for substance. They want instant, adrenaline-pumping entertainment. But is it Kendrick's job to cater to that? Or should we meet him where he's at and appreciate what he's trying to say? See, one of my favorite things about KendrickLamar is that he doesn't do basic. If you came to see Floss Lamar, you know, the version who's going to jump out with fire-breathing dragons, pyrotechnics, and a guest appearance from Rihanna, you must have forgotten who we're talking about. This is the same guy who dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, an album that turned the entire rap game on its head with socially conscious themes and complex artistry. He's not going to just give you what appeals to the masses if it sacrifices his message. Kendrick has always been about the big picture, right? So, do I think KendrickLamar had the worst halftime performance ever? No, absolutely not. What I do think is that he made a choice, an intentional choice, to create art that might have gone over some of our heads. And there's nothing wrong with that. But hey, that's just me. What do you think? Was it a creative flop? A misunderstood masterpiece? Or are we putting way too much pressure on our artists to perform for a world that's chasing cheap thrills? Slide in my DMs, drop a comment on the pod page. Let me know your real thoughts. And remember, family, art is supposed to make us uncomfortable sometimes. It's supposed to hit us days later when we're not expecting it. So Kendrick might have done exactly what he set out to do, leaving the rest of us to catch up. Thanks for rocking with me today on LFM Podcast. Love y'all for always supporting Black voices, perspective, and culture. Stay tuned because we've got fire conversations coming up over the next few weeks. From Beyonce's Renaissance visuals to the latest on underground rap movements. You don't want to miss it. Until next time, stay bold, stay black, and as always, stay fly. Your girl, Janae Sky, signing out.